all right. We back with another video, baby. We on the road. We gotta keep this money train going. Now, as y'all know, trucking industry is not doing so well this year. The economy not doing so great. Inflation through the roof. Home prices through the roof. So I decided what's best for me is to shut down my insurance for my authority because that's a bill. It's about $700 a month. That's a bill that I don't have to pay no more. That means every month that goes by, $700 no longer goes out of my wallet. Now, at any time, I can call up my insurance agent, put down my down payment of $1,500, $2,000, whatever they want, and restart the whole thing all over tomorrow. Okay, so if you ever shut down your authority, you just need insurance to reactivate it. But since I decided to do all that, started looking for jobs in the area. Now, I have been looking for local jobs around Nashville, Tennessee since November last year, before the Amazon debacle, all that stuff came about. I had already been applying to different jobs, but because it was wintertime, a lot of companies wasn't really hiring. I had to, go up to North Dakota now. Well, a lot of you guys didn't know about North Dakota is I only plan to stay there for a month to begin with. That's all I plan to stay for. Just a month. Shocking, I know. Which is why I had absolutely no care in the world how many of you guys called up to North Dakota to try to get me fired because I was only there for a short time and a long time, okay? But I did have to make my money. It was a good experience. I could say I got to go up to North Dakota during the winter time and survive. That's why I was out there smiling, man. I was out there in the snow, the ice, learning how to change tires. I didn't have a care in the world because, first of all, it wasn't my equipment. It was Mr. Charlie's equipment. I got to drive me a good souped-up Caterpillar engine, 18-speed, 379 Pete for the first time. I never drove a 379 Pete before, so I got to do all that for fun. Because my other option was what I was already doing, chilling at the house, playing video games. That's what I was doing. Just chilling at the house playing video games. So I said, you know what, let me go and dedicate about 30 days this month. Let me go dedicate a month of my time to go make some quick money right quick. So it worked out perfect for me. Now, in the process, I had been applying for local gigs around here. And the first company, fuel hauling wise, that accepted me and wanted me to come do fuel hauling for them. I couldn't remember the company at first, but it was Eagle Transportation. It was actually one of the companies I gave y'all. They was the first company that accepted me to go do fuel hauling. However, what stopped me was I went on YouTube, typed in the company, and I seen one of the fuel haulers over there called, I think his YouTube channel was like A Mo or something like that, or Aaron Mo. But if you type in that particular fuel hauling company on YouTube, you guys will see him. Basically, he was showing his paychecks, and he was basically making about $1,000 a week gross, and then after take home, it wasn't, it just wasn't enough for fuel hauling. Plus, it was low pay. But like I said, when a carrier fuel hauling company pays that low, pretty easy to get into because it's not a lot of people that want to do it. So they was the first people that accepted me. And then after them was Circle K. Then after Circle K, Racetrack. Okay, now Circle K, they had put me on hold for a second. I had told you I had a situation with the recruiter where we was trying to get this thing lined up with training, and I don't know what had happened from freaking November all the way to now, but moving along. Racetrack was hiring. They was paying by the hour. Called up Racetrack. They had an ad going on Craigslist. That's why I seen them. I seen them on Craigslist. They had an ad going on. Couldn't find no drivers. They pay by the hour. Their starting pay was $25 an hour. Well, I did apply. They did accept me. However, I was in North Dakota at the time, so I couldn't come do the interview, anything like that, which I told him I had to get a company 2 weeks notice and all of that good stuff. But as time started to wind down up in North Dakota, time started to wind down. I think I was about 2 days from going to the house, and what they call perfect timing. Something about that timing. Something about having a perfect time. I heard this somewhere on YouTube. Something about this perfect timing thing. Anyways, something about perfect timing. 2 days before I was supposed to head back to Nashville from North Dakota, I get an email. I get a random email and another fuel hauling position, and perfect timing. I just took a look at it and did what I had to do. That's all you need to know, okay? So I got accepted for a lot of different fuel hauling companies, okay? Let's talk about Circle K. Showed you guys my offer letter. They offering base pay is $27 an hour. Now I'm not looking at the offer letters, so it's on my email, but I believe they pay it's $27 an hour base, but they got incentives, like if you work night schedule like mine. I work night schedules. They pay an extra dollar. If your schedule involves some type of weekday, that's another dollar, and it's another one that's $1, but I can't remember. But anyways, my schedule 5 p.m. all the way to 5 a.m. Okay, it's a 12-day work week schedule, and I'm just gonna tell y'all what the numbers are. Okay, so at $30 an hour, of course, like I just told you, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's the schedule, Tuesday through Saturday. Okay. Now, it's $30 an hour to start out with. You work 40 hours. So 40 hours would be like from Tuesday to maybe Friday. Yeah, Tuesday through Friday. That should cover your 40 hours. And then that Saturday, Friday, a little bit of Friday, a little bit of Saturday, that'll cover your whatever overtime you get after your 40 hours, which would be at $45 an hour, because you get paid time and a half after 40 hours of work. So you'll be at $45 an hour them last 2 days, okay? So, and you can work up to 60 hours too. Like I told you, the actual schedule is 12 hours a day, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's already 12 hours. I'm just giving you 11 hours, okay? Out of those 11 hours, we're going to say you only got to drive like 8 or 9 hours a day of actual driving. The reason why I say that is because you got to count how long you're going to be on duty. You're going to be on duty sitting at the fuel rack. You got to load the trailer. Then you got to go to the stores. You got to unload. Unload is like maybe 30 minutes to unload. It could take 30 minutes to load. Now, I don't know, because I'm still learning. I'm still in learning. Okay, so that's all on duty time. So it's not 11 hours of straight driving, okay? You still have to load the trailer, unload the trailer. You may have 3 or 4 stores you got to deliver to per day. So that's 3 and 4 times you got to load and unload this trailer. Okay, now you don't go on top of the fuel tank of the load. Everything is done on the side. You ain't gonna bust no sweat. That's all you need to know. So we're just gonna give you 55 hours. 55 hours, $30 an hour, $45 after the first 40 hours. Okay, at 55 hours, you'll gross $1,875. That's your gross. After taxes, you're looking at $1,475. Here in the state of Tennessee, we don't have state taxes, okay? If you live in other states that charge state taxes, you'll be less than that, okay? Tennessee, we don't have state taxes, so grossing $1,800, W-2, home every day, work your 5-day schedule, take home $1,475. Now that's working 55 hours. Where did I get 55 hours from? You already work 12 hours a day for 5 days, okay? Just do the math. I think they come up to 60 hours. But I'm not counting 60 hours. I'm at 55 hours. That's what 55. That's what I'm counting. Okay. So if you do 1475 take home times 4 weeks, that's $5,900 that you'll make for the month. That I make for the month. And then of course I got extra income. For example, YouTube. Let's just say YouTube pay me $1,000 a month. That 5,900 for me will be 6,900. Just rounded to $7,000 a month. So $7,000 a month with no bills. Because this car insurance is about to get canceled. I only got one more payment of $100 to pay the Geico. Gone. Now I reactivate the insurance 6 months from now. Don't be like me though. I just be I'm cheap. OG tight pockets around here. I don't want no money coming out my pockets. What you talking about? I hate bills. Can't stand a bill. I'm a cash operation, baby. What are you talking about? We don't want to pay nobody nothing. Anyways, so at $7,000, what could you do with $7,000 a month on 55 hours? Okay, it's a good question. $7,000. Hell, when I was in Memphis, my rent for the house, the brand new house I was staying in, was I want to say it was $1,350 a month. Then lights, water, gas. That was another $200, so like $1,550, $1,600. Get your brand new house, 3-bedroom, everything paid for. $1,500, $7,000. So, you guys like these car notes? I think the average car note $800, $700, somewhere around there. You can get the latest greatest car note. You can get that too. That'll put you at whatever. You add that up, whatever number you at. Then you still got more left over. Now me, I'm not necessarily interested in renting nothing, no house. I already done that. I done went through that, been that. If I was older, if I was like in my 50s, then I probably would rent a house. Unless I had kids or something, then I would still try to own the house so I could pass it to my kids. But if I was 50, single, I would just rent. I wouldn't even try to get into the mortgage game. Me being younger than most people, a little bit different philosophy there. I don't need to be renting from now until I turn freaking 75, 80 years old, and I don't want to do that, okay? So, I'm just a different situation. So, those are my numbers. Like I said, what could you do with that? Me, I'm looking to invest majority of the money. I don't have no use for spending $7,000 of free and clear money, because that's what it is to me. It's just free and clear money. Now I always try to throw in this curveball. Now in the situation that I am in, I don't have to invest the money. I don't have to save my money. I don't have to invest my money. I could be like, I could just go blow the money. Every week I can go to a club, blow the money, or I can get back in a strip club game, just be blowing my every week, just blowing all that free and clear money. I could do that. Those are always, I could be flexing. I can go to the dealership, tell them, hey, look, check this W-2 out. Check these last 2 paychecks. Yeah, I'm hourly, baby. Put some respect on that. Oh yeah, give me that over there. Give me the Hellcat. I'm talking about, yeah, I could go do that. Oh, that's an option, baby. But I'm not interested in none of that. Just going to invest my money and continue to be OG tight pockets. Comment down below. Tell me what you would do with that kind of money. Now, I understand a lot of people already made that kind of money. That's $7,000. That's a shame, Andrew. That's a shame. We up to goddamn $17,000 a month. I understand what you're saying, truck drivers. So since you guys are up to $17,000 and $20,000 a month, all I'm going to say is click the link in the description box below, baby. Join Robinhood. Get your brokerage account. Open you up a Roth IRA account. Put some of that money in. Since you make it $17,000, why don't you put $1,000 a month in? Get an ETF. Let your money work for you while you sleeping in that truck at night. It could be growing. Hit the link down below.